Hy is gebore in die land van wyn en koring, effens groot en pakkie bulle aan die horing. Hy stap daar met 'n blou ding in sy hand, toe hy dit suig, dink almal die dorp is aan die brand. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met opgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke. Sy sak hang swaar van al die batterye, hy koop die sousie nie, hy maak sy eie. Sy diere sien die wolk en gooi 'n tuinslang oor die muur, maar het ryk so suurlemoen en het proe self bietjie suur. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met opgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met opgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's het en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke.
Gaan het reg wees. As hy, kyk, he's Dion ook bekommerd vir die klank. Alright, what I wanted to say, while Fossie's on the phone, there's Fossie, I just want to say, good evening everyone, who has still got 10 fingers, and good evening Foss. Foss has only got 9 fingers left. Any case, I'm sure you guys can hear me now, yeah, but your oaks are very quick on the phones now. Yo, incoming calls over there. There's, sy Vos. Alright Vos, die klank behoort nou right te wees.
Okay, werk nou.
Alright, Choma. Cheers, hoor.
Bye.
Thanks. Alright, as I said, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us on another Wing It live show. Number, I've got no idea. I've honestly got no idea. Anywho, so yeah. What I wanted to say, which I couldn't come across because I forgot to actually put in the reason why I do that is because the intro has got music and the speakers, and I just decrease the mic's volume so that there is no feedback on the speakers, so that you can lekker hear Forces lekker op 5 plekke. But then sometimes I forget to up the mic volume again. So thank you very much for letting us know. So yeah, Jacob Veldhuis and Tinus Otto, they've been in the house chatting with one another. And then Tina says he's got running 2 skonkers. Yeah, he's very much into his skonking. He likes it. Tinus, I've got something very interesting to show you tonight during the slideshow. Obviously something which I also love to test, but I think you're going to be a happy chappy when you see this. Any case, so he's running 2 nitrous RDAs, and then he says Vapor Baker back in black and Mr. Hardwick's line pie 1 shot. And then Jaco Veldhuis is running his bourbon, vanilla, custard tobacco, which he will soon release in hopefully a 12 milligram. And then I will definitely try them as MTLs. Because I always run an MTL setup. I've actually got a different MTL setup. I've been running the SX with the K-Fun Light for quite a few weeks now. And I decided, also in honor of tonight's slideshow, I decided to start up my Berserker 2 on the Paramore. And I know this mod gets a lot of flack, but I like it. I like the mod. It's nice. I like the look of it. And the thing functions. It works. So I've got no problems with the Paramore. Even if it's Mr. Just One Rights, I've got no issue with it. I like it. I enjoy that. So this is currently my MTL. Ooh, nice Tidero. Very much nice. And then with my Arbiter, I decided to put my Geek Vape ages to rest. And looky there. Yo, look at this. Bling, bling, bling. Fingerprint magnet, obviously, but yeah. Oh my word. Heaven is a place on earth. What mod is this? What mod is this, guys? Let me know if you know what mod this is. Anywho, and then I'm still running this with a, yeah, I actually got the straight glass. Nikomos made me a straight glass over here. So the acrylic glass. So that's what it actually looks like with acrylic. And I mean, I think it looks beautiful, man. I think it looks hunky-dory. This is very much nice. And inside here, I have got Mr. IVC Mixers, Adrian Kruiwagen's Nachi. I'm running his Nachi in there. And then what I'm also running in the Beast is because I think this is a great mod for desserts. If you guys are into desserts, even that Caramello, which I enjoy so much, I run in this guy. So inside here, I've obviously got this caramel ice cream waffle of Mr. IVC Mixer, aka Adrian Kruiwagen. Any case, yeah, that I'm running in here. It's a pity for those people who do not enjoy high wattage direct lung vapes. Running this car at 120 watts, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. And then I've got this punky, and this is one of the oaks which is going to be up for the Lucky Spin tonight. And I think you're going to be very surprised. There's even somebody that had a comment, I'm not sure, I think Pierre Harding underneath said, you can see as I've got a sponsor. I'm not sure what he meant by it. But for any one of you guys who's going to win this, for the one, put it that way, that's going to win this little guy, please let me know next week. Because by then you will have it. Next week and Wednesday, what you think of the flavor on this Okie. And I mean the cloud production, geez, like it. So that's why I'm sending you a bottle of Blimey along with this, because I've got Blimey running in mine at the moment. And yes. Look at those clouds. No wonder Ohm Readers is using this little guy in his past two videos which he actually released. By the way, the t-shirt which I've got on, check that, man. Slap fight. Slap the crap out of this thing. Is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, this is a little design I did myself. And there's Vasily, the guy that smacks the spun specker and the watermelons. He smacks silly. So any case, AKS is inside the house. Thank you very much, AKS, for joining as well. Sien later, sit vir die kindertjies in die bed. He's putting the kids to the bed now. And then Tina's Otto, Havana honey. Apparently he's going to take some Havana honey to the vape meet as well. And I told Tina, if he can just organize a courier, I will sponsor him 2 bottles, one for him. I'm also going to sponsor a little kepichi, not the honors one, just a normal like a Kaiser Winged kepi. And then I'll also throw in a sealed Troll X as well. So if you can only organize a courier to come past here, and then it's all hunky-dory. It's all hunky-dory. Dis, hoe kon dit 'n skonker met wees? Shaal van Nickers inside the house. Good evening, Shaal. Lekker. Ek hoop jy het jou pakkie gekry. I hope you received your prize of last week. Now, unfortunately, I can't enter you for this week because the rule is if you won a specific spin, then you're out for the next spin, just to give the other oaks a chance. And Warrantini's inside here. Good evening, Warren. Lekker man. Timothy Victor, hey, early birds. Timmy's here as well. the Havana, bourbon, dat is 'n couple meer Veldtijds evening, Warren Dean, Timothy Victor, daar is smaak by dieselfde manne. Hey, is Nico Libbe is inside here. Is Pierre Harding. Pierre Harding can explain his comment. Thinking Pierre, I know you wouldn't put a mean comment, but it actually came across as if you gave the impression that Aspire decided to pay me to say that it's got good flavor. This thing has got nice flavor. Not sure how long the flavor is going to last. That's Shifkar, and by the way, that's a new member to the channel, Shifkar from Home Readers. And I mean, he said that he's still getting flavor from his though. So yeah, I'm not much into these kind of systems, not when I've got the buffet over here, which I normally have. But it's an impressive little device. Impressive little device. I like this. This I don't like, but this, nice man. It's nice. It's lekker. And then, yeah, as I said, nobody came back to me that said they wanted to be on the show as a guest. I doubt we'll ever get people like Phil Basado or Grim Green because they just don't answer. I even contacted Indoor Smokers, but they just don't respond to either emails or Facebook messages. So I've got no idea. Charles apparently knows Grim Green. He knows Grim Green, so he says that he'll try and organize something over there. He would have apparently, well, he's probably going to email me this week, so they say, but I still have not received anything as of yet from them. Let's quickly just do the lucky spin before we go on with the chat. The lucky spin, because I'm sure the people are excited to see who is going to win that Nom Nom prize tonight. So yeah, let's quickly transition over there. There we go. And there are the names which I have received. It's a total of 14 names. And as I said, the prize is at the back over there. It's the Blotto Max. It's the one which I use for review. So there is still a pair of white collar coils in there. And that's the customized edition with the Dremel. You're still going to get a bit of a restricted vape. But as I said, it's weird that Vaping Bogan decided to do that though. I mean, he could have given it a lot more airflow because you can adjust the airflow. But currently with the airflow wide open, it is restricted. But so in any case, so yeah, and the bottle of Blimey and a brand new camo, I think it's a grey-green camo edition of the Cloud Flask S, which you will get. So let's quickly do the, who's this? Who is this people now? Who's these peoples? Nancy Louis, Tinus Otto daar so geen klank, alright, ek het hom daar so. I've got him. Baie dankie. Okay, cool beans. Ek sal later met jou gesels. Tinus, I will chat to you a bit later. Let's quickly just do this thing. Do the traditional shuffle of 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And they're very excited. They're very excited for the spin. Let's see. He gets this nice package. And Mr. Della Reystein. Well done, Della Rey. That is awesome, man. Awesome. I'm actually glad you won it, because you must still get back to me on... The thing is, I've got a new phone. The Cat. I decided to get a Cat S42. But there's a lot of phone numbers which are lost for some other reason. Not sure where it's saved on the previous phone. So please... if you've sent me a message and I have not returned it yet, I've got no idea where it disappears to. But just give me a message and just give me your name on it so I can actually save you as a contact on this phone. And I did put a decent memory stick in here, and hopefully it saves everything on that specific stick. So yeah, please do that though. Don't be like that now. Anywho, so yeah, let's just get that slideshow ready for a bit later. And that's spin the wheel. So congratulations, Della Rey. I can't even remember if you've previously won. I think it's very nice that you actually won. That's great stuff. The other thing is, you guys must actually tell me. I've got a feeling, I don't know why, but I've got a feeling the channel is on a decline. That the channel is busy dying slowly. I'm not even sure that anyone's going to win that, or not win, but earn that black and gold case or cappy, where we actually hit the 2 years, because I think in the past probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks since I've got all these nice oaks on here to zoom with, I've lost 8 members, which is weird. The dislikes have gone up and the likes have gone down, and I can't understand it. I mean, it seems like the more trouble I try to go to, the less of a positive effect it actually has, which to me, I can't do that maths. I just can't do that maths. Anyway, let's quickly just go before we check out the slideshow and talk about the things which apparently is new and to be released soon. And yeah, by the way, if Kopduk is watching, thank you very much for extending the disaster status of the country to for another month. You are very special. You must have been cared for tremendously and got the best baby food ever, because you are special. You're special. Thank you very much for that. I've got no idea what the rationale behind it is, but yeah, no, not good at all. Yeah, this thing is an irritation. My daughter actually says that she's been wearing masks so long, she doesn't think she's going to adapt that easy. I think I'm going to adapt instantaneously, because very often I walk around in school and I forgot to put my mask on again. If I walk out of my class somewhere in school, I'll just forget the mask. Before I find me, I'm busy photostating something or whatever without the mask. So I'm very comfortable dropping that thing. I wouldn't have any issue with it. Any case, kom ons kyk hier so. I vape with RTA. I have blottos. There you go, Pierre Harding. Paul, blottos 9 or 10. Nitros all the way for the people. Now we can show that. There's nothing wrong with that message. From Jurgens is right. Jurgens is absolutely right. It is Mr. Oomreaders. It is Mr. G Monkeys is back. Mr. G Monkeys is back as a member. I thought I lost him. But I think Ilandre is going overseas, if I'm not mistaken. I think I read something like that inside Facebook. He's actually going overseas. Yeah, look at it. Krompie Owens, no sound. They're getting very excited. You guys didn't even need me to talk in the show, because you guys are conversing so much with one another and finding out stuff. I'm just a platform for a chat box. So yeah, no, I'm sure if I could put my sound off, you probably won't even notice it. Okay, so now there's definitely look like a dubbed Chinese movie. I'm vaping on the Cthulhu all-in-one. Yeah, I heard good things about the Cthulhu, but as I said, I'm just not one for these type of devices. Definitely not though. I don't know if you guys saw, I'm going to show you later on the Vandy Vape Rhino. New little mod that's being released. But I think it's going to be a little stinker, to be quite honest. And I'd like your opinions inside chat, if you see it, why you think I say so. Okay, so hier gaan goeie naam. There's Mikhail Regal. Hierdie ouens het sulke lekker name. Look at that surname, a Regal. Isn't Regal some other royalty or some other? It's Regal roughness to it. Sith Walker is here. Henry Landsberg is here. Coopers Carpenter is here. Hierdie doppie manne uit. Rob Fisher. The mic has gone to one of those lekker 5 flick. Rob Fisher. Not a road master. Not a road. If I probably had something else, but not this mic. This mic stays exactly here. No, he's good. Love from South Africa. There's Mr. Regal, South African as well. That's cool beans. That's nice. My mix will be here. So, did you miss any of the buffet without sound? This little oakie, which I mentioned, all these little goodies. You all saw that there. And just give me a one inside chat if there's any Steam Cray fans. I still use my Paramore. Yeah, the Paramore's absolutely. Sithwalker's correct. This is the Snow Wolf. He's the first one to identify the Snow Wolf. Very much nice. Snow Wolf Dual 18650. Beautiful. Beauty. Dual 18650 version. Not the internal small little mini one. Oh. But it's still, even though it's a fingerprint magnet, I still love the little look of this. The simplicity of it, the fact that it actually got a touchscreen back when this came out. I don't think there were many mods with touchscreens. These guys were ahead of the times regarding this guy. Ohm Readers, yes, welcome. You guys must go and watch the videos of Ohm Readers where, and even see Jardine, Zahir Jardine. He decided to put back on his vape trick shoes. And he also released another video, and he can also do vape tricks. I think him and Shifkar, those guys will get, and Roman, they will get along extremely well. Actually nice to see all three of them playing around with a bit of tricks. That's incredible, Cloud. Yeah, you know the Cloud. You know the Cloud of these things. You know what this guy can do. Absolutely. So enough to keep you occupied while you wait. Thanks, Kaiser. No, it's a big pleasure, Timothy. No problem over there. Elif is with one Expromiser, another Gruss with Arbiter Solo, blah, blah, blah. Slap Fight, Wallace and White, Simba. Now, that Simba is a surprise bastard. But I don't know if you guys watched Slap Fight, but that Simba bloke, just watch his features and his hands, his chin. There's a lot of telltale signs that this guy's got a bit of acromegaly. He's got a bit of growth hormone that's been released after he's obviously been a child. But he's got that bit of gigantism type of features. And that's why the oak smacks so hard on his debut. He hasn't even lost a fight yet. And he just came in there. Apparently he's a tennis player. That's the rumor, as a tennis player. There's Delaray there. I'm not even there with the guys winning that. Good afternoon all. First time here. Been watching your reviews over the years. Kaiser, I'm based in the UK. Josh, not Herb. Fantastic. Another international joining us. Awesome stuff. Welcome, Josh. And thank you very much for that. I'm glad you enjoy my reviews. It is a pleasure. Just remember to put a like there. Just remember to like. Flavor lasts ages, says Shifkar, the flavor on this thing. So yeah, I mean, if you're just going to vape this, then I think the flavor is going to be nice the whole time. But the problem is I alternate with other devices, which obviously is going to produce better flavor. But this guy, for the AIO, has got great flavor. These coils are great. And at least they are available in South Africa. You can get the device from Vape King as well. And it's not that expensive. And the battery is going to last you quite a while. But remember, you're vaping at a high wattage. I mean, between 40 and 50. So the battery is going to drain. Yeah, $6.99 donation. We've got another donation. Lekker man. Lekker $6.99. 30% of that. What is that? Almost like two rand 50 cents goes to YouTube. YouTube, you're welcome, ne? You're welcome. Kaiser, I meant that comment with that shady link daai tannie met groot skouers. Okay. All right. I've got 10 setups on the go. I would like to get my first RTA, but not sure which one to start. Oh, yes, the Arbiter 2. Yes. Just watch my second video on how to recoil and how to cotton this guy. But the Arbiter 2 is a banger. There's a lot of people that obviously like the blotters as well. But I love this guy. If you're looking for something larger and also want to spend some money, this guy's awesome. This guy's great as well. Yeah, there's a few RTAs, Tauren Beast, but I doubt if you're going to find any Tauren Beasts now. But I would rather go for the Arbiter 2 simply because of the usage. It's easier to use though. And it's also got flavor to me, which is basically on par with the Tauren Beast. So this is absolutely a super RTA. Yeah, Ryan Banner says it's funny because Bogan is a cloud chaser. Yeah, I watched his video on the Blotto Max, and he said he knows about all the negative comments where the people say it's got restricted flow, but they can go and suck balls because this specifically has been made for restricted direct lung. I don't think so, to be quite honest. I mean, you're not going to release a huge RTA with restricted direct lung. That's the whole point of a larger RTA, is to boost this guy with airflow, to give it that cloud, that air intake, to enhance the flavor, to put in larger coils. So in any case, but he still could have made restricted, as I said, but unfortunately his airflow control ring has to be wide open, and then unfortunately you still get the restrictiveness and not a nice loose direct lung. So he could have still played around with it because he's got that airflow control ring, but he did not. Geluk my pella mooi man, daar's 'n Delaray, hier kom die wen deur. Geluk, well done Mr. Stein, enjoy Ish, lekker Delaray, Pierre Harding, nice one. Die generaal het gewen vir 'n slag. Sal jy 'n mail stuur, Keizer, baie dankie. Yes, absolutely. Ja, stuur vir my 'n mail, rather WhatsApp me, Delaray. As I said, I've got something funny going on with my emails. I can receive, I can inbox, but my outbox, some of my outbox gets returned. And hence I couldn't respond to somebody who actually had a problem with their K-Fun light. I think it's South Prawn, if I'm not mistaken, who actually asked me where he can get components for his K-Fun light because he actually stripped. And that's what I wanted to tell him though. Also, if he can send pictures of exactly what that is that he needs, Nico Libbe might be able to help him out. So Nico kan dalk vir jou help. Kom ons kyk gee so. AfriForum. Errikheid, you know. Someday AfriForum better return a favor. I mean, we've been donating to AfriForum for many years, and they have not really helped us with anything. But in any case, let's keep it going. Why do you feel this way, Kaiser? Yeah, I don't know. It's just something which I pick up, man. It's crazy. And I've also been asked I received a WhatsApp a bit earlier, just before the show, from Brent, from Bearded Viking. Now, he wants me as a guest on his show. But I'm honestly in two minds with that. Because I know he doesn't like me. And I'm not sure I'm going to feel comfortable being on that show. So I think I'd rather decline that offer. And keep with my Wednesday shows with you, Oaks. Yes, there's Maurits. Could see Maurits say he smacks harder now. I doubt it, the Maurits. No, that thing is okay. Well, there's one. Okay, the Steam Collab. I'm going to show you something inside the slideshow which you might enjoy. Let's quickly go to the slideshow. First of all, the first picture which I'm going to show you is there's the vape meet. There you go. Joburg versus Pretoria. Look at all those things which you can participate in. Oh my crapsack. There's free entrance, there's secure parking, food and drinks, there's free disposables for you, Oaks. Vape competition, not vape competition, I mean a vape show by Ohm Readers, and there's a lot of things. Just look at that, 19 March 2022. And currently it is the biggest vape meet in South Africa, definitely. So yeah, I think it's grown very nicely. And if you look at all those little icons all along the sides, yeah, look at those people sponsoring over there. Yeah, Mr. Baker, the Vapor Baker, Mr. Piper, all the big names are there, ne? All the big names. By the way, if you're wondering why I don't have Flavor World and Vapology as sponsors anymore, I've got no idea what happened to them. No idea. They just disappeared and they don't respond to WhatsApps. So I just took off their names. I mean, I don't know what's going on. And that's another thing which I'm wondering, if this channel is not going to die. There's only 2 channels left. It's me and Bearded Viking or Viking Customs. Otherwise it's gone. Okay, now you're wondering why I'm showing you this. Because this is a device which actually has been released by Coilology. Coilology decided to release a disposable. And it's weird, they market it as a disposable, but it's refillable and it's rechargeable. Now, unfortunately, it only takes 2 ml of juice. But the reason why it takes 2 ml of juice, because this thing has to make space for lights. It lights. You suck on this thing 5 times. I think 5 times within 3 seconds. 5 quick draws, and you change the light on this. But yeah, this is the white. I think, what is it? The YTTY, something like that. It's called YTTY, but it's from Coilology, and that is what I found a bit strange. So I think that's interesting. Okay, let's quickly just go to my show pics folder over there. Just my show pics folder to 16 March, which it is, and yeah, that is YTTY. That's the name of this thing. Disposable pod. But as I said, it's refillable and it's rechargeable. So technically, it is not a disposable. I don't think so. And then we've got this. This is the little rhino monkey nut I was talking about, which Vandy Vape is going to release, which they decided to release. And by the way, if any of you guys, while we're still busy with the slideshow, want to join as a guest, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I'm not quickly sure. Invite. Let's just quickly copy the invitation. What's the easiest? Invite link or copy invite link? Okay, let's copy that. And then I'm just going to quickly post it at the membership page. And then if you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to join. Okay, let's just quickly see over there. Let's just open that new link. Because I can play around now. I can play around. I'm getting more technically clued up with this business. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go to community. There you go. Community tab. Berserker 2, man. And for the Winged Primary and Higher. Let's paste that link over there. There you go. Okay, guys, the link is posted inside community. So you're welcome to join me. Otherwise, if you guys don't want to join me after the slideshow, then probably we will have to end the show. Because I don't have so much material. I don't have. But what I wanted to say about this little monkey nut, it's got an internal battery. 1187 or 89, not 1200, a weird amount of milliamps per hour battery. But this is the thing which I said I think is going to be a slightly of a dud. It looks cute, nice little leather feel to the thing. It looks like a tail. But unfortunately, if you look at the second picture, you should be getting a clue. No, you won't. You won't get a clue out of this picture. But what I also found interesting about this, look at that puff counter. I mean, most devices have got 4-digit puff counter. They're very optimistic that this thing is going to sell a lot. That they've got a 6-digit puff counter, which means basically at 99,000, no, 6-digit. That's when it's going to hit 1 million. 999,999. Then the thing topples over to number 1 again. So in any case, but it comes with 2 coils. I think it's a 0.3 and a 0.9 coil, if I'm not mistaken. At least this little guy has got airflow control. But if you look at that previous picture, your coil is situated right at the bottom of that little tank. Right at the bottom. Look at that chimney, the length of that chimney. And you must also remember the wattage at which you're going to vape this little guy. I mean, it's a 0 to 50 watt device. So it is adjustable, but even if you vape this thing at 20 watts or 30 watts or whatever, I think the chimney is just way too long. Way too long. The travel for your juice is just way too long. So the fact that it's got an internal battery as well, that's a killer for me. But some of you oaks might like it. At least what I like about it is it hides the tank. But hopefully it's got a nice juice capacity, so you don't often have to remove that little lid or little cover. But yeah, that's that. That's a little rhino. And then we've got this. This is called the Seri. The Seri, S-E-R-I. It's a 26 millimeter, but it's an interesting RDA in the sense that, except for the colors, I mean, there's a nice blue color over there. It's lekker color, the different components. Is that you can decide to run this thing in 2 coils or 3 coils. If you decide to run it in 2 coils, it's got 6 posts. Then you've got this little adapter, and you can see it right at the bottom at those 3 build decks. The one at the top with the dual coil, you'll see there's an adapter which you put inside the middle 2, which you obviously remove if you want to put in a 3rd coil in that section. But if you watch this now apparently you will be able to push this RDA to 200 watts, and hence it is also being advertised as a Seri 26 millimeter. I think this is 26 millimeter RDA. Let me just quickly double check on that. I think so. 26 millimeter Seri. It's released by Halvape, by the way, in case you're wondering. But yeah, that is their logic behind it. Is each coil is going to be this amount of resistance, which means you will be able to get that amount of vape out of it. Basically 60 something to 70 watts. Add those 360, 70 watts together, and that's how they actually get to the 200 watt situation. And that's what you can see right on the bottom picture on the right. So in any case, but I think it will be a nice thing to play around with. It's got, if you just look back to the side, and you can see it's got direct side airflow. So yeah, but coils are close enough to the mouth, so you should get nice flavor out of it. It would be interesting. I'd play around with it, with the series deck on the inside of this RDA. I think so. And there is for the Steam Cray fans. Look what is coming. This is the new Titan combo with basically an improved chips, 41 millimeter Titan RDTA. All right, and as I said, the PWM mod has got an improved chip on the inside. That's basically that, and then obviously all those decks which you actually get with it. The standard decks at the top, But these decks, I think, are modular decks, which means that you can play around with it and build and change, etc., etc. So I think that is also sweet. That's also nice. So that is that. And then you've got this. Check out that number. Check out that number. What is nice about this is you can put it on any mod that has got a 30mm diameter, which means that it's got its own 510 threading at the base, the male 510. It's got the female on the top, and then you can put any atomizer, 22mm, 24mm, 26mm, 28mm, 30mm, 40mm if you want overhang. But you just screw that onto the top. Just make sure that the RDA or the RDTA, depending on what you're going to use, has got a squonk pin, obviously. And then you use that that steam crave pumper adapter with that thing. Now on the one side you will actually see a screw. That's what you unscrew to pour in your juice on that side. And then you just give this bloke 3 to 5 squirts and you saturate your coils. I saw 2 videos on how it is actually used. This thing looks great. It looks great. I know that backpack of the Hadron made it a bit big, but I think this is a better alternative, especially, as I said, if you're on a trip somewhere, because that pumper itself takes 12 milliliters of juice. That's a lot of juice. That's a lot of juice. I like this thing. As I said, just simply because you can put any RDA on top of it with a squonk pin and use that pumper. Change it into a squonking feature. Using it on a regular mod. So you don't have to sacrifice your dual 21700s or your dual 18650s. You still got the pure. You got the pure. But then you've got this delivery system which is added on top. I think it's great. I think it's great. So in any case, but it works beautifully. It works beautifully for sure. And then we've got this, last but not least, the Berserker V3 is on its way. Not a lot of, you won't find it in a lot of places. I think if you go and Google it now, you're only going to find it. Hier, ek vergeet om koffie te drink. Ek koffie van my vorm al 'n wit skynboop. Lekker man, lekker op 5 plekke. But yeah, I like it. I'll definitely get this 24mm for sure. It's only got 4 inserts, 0.8, 1. No, it's got 5 inserts. Yeah, I think it's got 5 inserts, 0.8, 1, 1.2, 1.4, and 2. I think something like that. But in any case, but it's got limited inserts. But as long as it gives me that restrictiveness, I'm a happy chappy. And there's the bull deck. There's the bull deck which you actually have, and that's what it looks like in the different modes which you can run it there. Short mode, longer mode. But yeah, you can see you get those glasses, you get them included. Okay, so you can run it in a longer mode with a clear glass, longer mode with an Ultim glass, or that shorty mode in which the packaging is. You can see it's packed, and you obviously get these drip tips again, which is lovely. So it's 4 inserts which you get. I see there's 4 inserts. So it's probably a 0.8, I think a 0.8, a 1.2, a 1.6, and a 2. Yeah, that's more like it. It's all coming back to me now. Meatloaf, by the way. All right. But yeah, I think that is that. So guys, that is the slideshow for this evening. Let's see if we have got any takers. Let's quickly go to chat again and check out the chats. And see, hey, Mr. Roy Lawrence. Mr. Roy is here, aka Bulldog. Welcome. Dion Tannhauser is here inside the chat. Lekker, man. Nice. Damn it. All the family's here, man. The family's here. Guys, please smack that like button. Yeah, smack that like button. Yeah, smack it. I'm already so negative. Because you try and motivate the kids so much. And if you watch my life science video, by the way, my vaping channel combined with my life science channel has put me over 10,000 subscribers. Hey, I'm getting there. But if you can watch my life science videos, then you will actually get an idea of how I teach in class. I mean, I try to tell stories, I try to tell jokes. and then I get back to the content again, just to keep kids' attention the whole time, because it's very difficult. People struggle to concentrate longer than a certain point. And yeah, you go to all this trouble, this YouTube channel. I've got a cloud space where I've uploaded. Every time I create a new question paper with memorandums, it puts up there. My syllabus is put up there. Extra resources for the kids. It's all there. And then you still get the kids that suck ass balls. That do not do well. Oh my word. That is that the maak jou tita lam. Yeah, okay. Oh my word, Calvin has finished fixing the pipes in Cape Town. He's inside chat. Lekker Calvin. Let's collab. Yeah, I'll collab anytime. Wanted to get the glass MTR, but never got around to it. Now it's probably very difficult to get it. I've still got mine. I've got my first Fush mech today in new to mech, so I heard this one is good to start off with. I think there's another mech which the people rate very nicely, and I think it's called the Dreamer mech. But yeah, the Fush, isn't that the one with the colors that lights up as well in the evening so that you can find it? Moritz, good evening Moritz. There's Moritz. Yeah, I haven't heard from Moritz in a while. I think him and his pig went on holiday. Some other island to go and forage over there. There's a naand Moritz, tennis, kom ons kap hom hier so. Josh not herb, thank you. Oh, jare, mis ek alweer klomp goeters. Jeez, like it. Wat 'n massa lekker, waar wil jy wees? Thank you, and yes, I have liked your reviews. I've been vaping for over 10 years, currently using nothing wrong with the nitrous, very nice RDA. Low profile, coils close, going to give you super flavor. Just a bit of a tighter wicking though, just to reduce the spit back and your hunky-dory. Hyperion DNA, I've still got mine. Very happy chappy. Great mod as well. Aegis Legend 100 watt with the Aries V2. Nico, I almost started up my Aries, but then, as I said, in honor of the Berserker V3, which is going to be released. By the way, they're going to not call it the Berserker V3, they're just going to call it B3. Just a B3. Any case. So yeah, that was me. Thanks. Yeah, South Prawn. So yeah, I think you must just let me know. Then I can send you Nico's phone number. That guy is very talented. I'm sure you'll be able to make a plan. Because I've got a spare insert which you screw up there. I don't know if you actually managed to get yours out. Whether you drilled it out or actually used a little hot wire with a flat head there, I'm not sure. But the thing is, what I can do is I can give him my spare one, and then he can make a acrylic one out of that. And I think it's going to work better, because I know that is a very soft type of plastic. Mine has also already started, so I don't finagle with mine too much now. But that is a negative of, I must say, of the K-Fun Light. And it's strange that they brought it out in a soft plastic like that. They could have rather made it a Peak or Delrin or something. But yeah. Pierre Harding says, Kaiser, you must try a single 4mm slightly spaced in that Arbiter 2. Yeah, Pierre, if you come around my house and you taste what I taste in this thing, you're going to take your 4mm and throw it inside the gorge, in Uncle Rob's gorge. This thing is the bomb. Here, exit this one. Let me just quickly see. Hey, there's two people waiting. There's two people waiting inside. Let's quickly get those two people. There's Nico. Nico is over here. Here's Rob Fisher. Rob Fisher is here as well. Let's admit the people. Nice. Guys, we've got a show tonight. We've got a show. There they are. Let's cup them zooming. There you go. Mr. Robert Loss. How are you doing, the basking of KwaZulu-Natal?
I wish.
What do you mean you wish? It's not going that well with the fish.
No, the fish are being a bit, it's been so hot, the fish are hiding, but I think we've had like 3 days of cold weather, so I need to get back on the water again.
But Rob, it's because you've got your equipment is too technical. If you go back to the river and you go and pluck a reed, and you take some plain fishing line and you just hoy it in there with a bit of dough, then you're going to catch a massa carp.
No argument there. I don't fish for carp.
Is it? Oh, you fish for the big ones?
Yeah, bass.
Yeah. Do you ever eat your bass? Or is it too sandy for you? Too muddy?
No, I would never eat anything out of any of our dams. Yeah, they're too polluted. But we back in Cape Town during the one comp, we lost quite a big fish that died, so we brought it. It was delicious.
You know what I actually did? Hello, Nico. How are you?
No, Klani.
Zeg Nico,
How's it, Nico?
Nico with his Aegis Max.
Hey, hitting
That's
is
his
magic.
26650 version.
Yeah, these bombs of batteries.
He loves it. Rob, when I taught at high school Citrusdal, I don't know if you know where that is, but there's a river which runs past the town called the Olifants River. And
Yes, I know.
the farmers along there, they've got citrus farms, but they complained about the amount of bass which is inside the river. And at that point, I had a spear gun. So what we did is there was two or three other kids which also had spear guns inside the town, and we built up the spear gun collection till about 7. And then we actually went into the rivers with snorkels and just duikbrille goggles, and we would shoot out the large bass. But that's the most eerie feeling which I've ever experienced in my life, is that overgrowth along the river, because you actually, to see the bass, you actually have to swim underneath that growth, and you see these roots of the trees, and it just looks so freaky. And I've watched a horror where those roots grab somebody that's swimming.
You're lucky you didn't get arrested.
No, but we got permission to do it.
From who?
From all the farmers to do it, just to shoot the bass, not the other fish, because the bass diminishes the population of the other smaller fish. There were too many of them, so we had to thin them out. But you must remember that the KwaZulu-Natal rules doesn't apply here on the Platland here in the Western Cape. We are Monia's bunch over here. We understand. We got it on the backs.
If you did that in KZN, you'd be killed.
Are you serious?
Oh yes, yeah. We had a local guy who was shooting bass with a spear gun, which is illegal, and he worked. He did it using his plumber's truck he was driving, and the whole of KZN boycotted the plumber.
Okay.
So
when we got out of the water with the bass, the farmers would give us half a sheep and lambs and brandewyn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, no, because as I said, they rely on a lot of tourism, because there's a lot of beautiful places along the Olifants River, and the people there just can't. If they fish, they're trying to look for certain fish, and it's just not there anymore. So that was a big problem. So but what I wanted to say is, what we did with the bass, there was a lot of local people that always asked for the bass, and then they apparently would have a method of cleaning it out, but they loved it.
Bass is probably one of the best freshwater eating fish around.
My goodness gracious.
Way nicer than anything else.
Ek het die gewitie. Look at this stew. Oh my word. How old is stew now, by the way?
17.
Wow.
Chew, you're talking to the people, Chew.
And she's still going strong. Catnip. Pussies. Nico, did you see Force's finger? Did he send you a photo as well?
I actually saw it in person.
But it's only at the tip, and a small part of his nail.
Yeah, it's the tip and the small part of his nail, but that causes him he can't play guitar, so now he's playing piano, keyboard.
Well, no, he mentioned something, but I almost thought he was sarcastic when he actually said that. But in any case, well, hopefully he gets well very soon. Rob, have you got any new toys?
Yeah, I finally got my white bullet box.
I almost thought that's a Vandy vape all in one.
Oh no, this is real McCoy.
Did yours ever crack at the top? Like most people's are apparently cracking. I also didn't have a crack on mine before I gave it away.
No.
But
I still got, but I love the fact that it's 21-700, but it's actually a bit too. It's not comfortable like a bullet box.
Yeah, and how's Jay's bridge? Have you tried that yet?
Whose?
Jay Hayes must release the bridge.
Oh no, I wouldn't buy that shit.
Look at him talking now, just because he's protected by a wild cat over there.
Yeah. The problem is the whole borrow thing has gone completely bananas. There's 8,452,000 bridges. And you know what the best bridge is?
Pioneer.
The Pioneer Insider. The cheapest of the bridges, it's the most flavorful.
Yeah, I'm still wondering why people don't try and bring the bridge closer towards the top.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but look, it's never going to beat my dwarf, but I've got what have I got in here? I've got the Mob Mini, the gold one.
Yeah, no, you're definitely going to have a lekker, how can I say, no, you enjoy your dwarfs tremendously. But you've always been a restricted direct langer, so that absolutely suits you perfectly.
That's why I couldn't. That's why I sent you that blue RTA, because that's
I'm so glad you actually did it. But you're always welcome if there's another one lying around there. You're more than welcome. Our Cape Townians love clouds.
And that's just not for me.
No, this thing is amazing. No, I love this thing. Absolutely. And I mean, I've only got one bolt in. I've played around with it now, so I must still mess around with it. But he's great. And Nico's also very restricted in his vaping style. I mean, he's just a MTLer.
Yeah, I just do MTL and stainless steel wire. That's all I do.
MTL with the 26650.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just for battery life, man.
That's for battery life. But 4 months.
No. Hang on. I do MTL, but I vape like a direct langer. As far as volume is concerned. So I run through 4 tanks a day. So now I do vape quite a bit.
Listen, Rob, have you ever tried IVC's juices?
Yes.
Juices?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Oh, yeah. We've got more people. Here. More participants. Yeah,
he's about 7 juices, and I think I really enjoyed 4 of them.
No. He's got great juices. His juices are really nice. Kyk nou, lekker gaan dit nou hierso. Hier kom al die manne nou in. There's our latest, our newest, freshest member. You can even smell the membership still on him.
There we go.
Hello, Shifkar. He's still looking for his sound. I'm wondering if both him and Matthew is going to perform again at the Vape Meet, though. If it's either just one of them. There's Mr. Jurgens. Mr. J, the ink vape himself. The man that doesn't need sleeves, who's got his own sleeves. Jurgens, as jy getat op al twee vol tot die buddy.
Both arms, back, legs, chest.
And I assume you also only use one tattoo artist.
Yes.
Because normally if you get one which you're happy with, you stick with that person.
I've got a personal friend. He's done all my tattoos for the last 15 years.
And how many times have you cried?
Not once.
Then you probably never had one along the side over here. Apparently
I've
your
got tattoos
ribs are the most sensitive areas. Is that right?
Ribs are sore. Hamstrings are hell. But there's ways to get around it.
Is it? Morphine.
No. I'm not going to tell anybody, but in any case. But to be honest, the sorest I've had was around my nipple.
Is that? But listen, Jurgens, while you're here, just tell the people what is it. I know China is closed. I think China is going to be closed for the next week or 2 weeks. And but the ordering, the intake, the reception of new stuff is very slow, extremely slow. Are you guys finding a problem sourcing?
Well, with China being closed, I haven't ordered anything yet, so I can't tell you about those. But on the other side, it's taking a bit longer. But thank you to the local South African side. That's where the hiccup is. Sometimes it takes a week to get the stuff through.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the postal service and the
No. See, currently you're only allowed to ship from international with UPS.
Yeah.
Or from China. Let me rephrase that. And yeah, as soon as it hits South Africa side, it can take a week, 2 weeks.
Shifkar, have you got sound already? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. What caught my attention was the bass and the tastiness of the bass, which I have experienced a lot.
Is it serious?
Very tasty fish.
Really
yes, good? I totally agree. Very tasty. I have had it before. That's the only river fish, or freshwater fish that tastes good according to a lot of people, and that's true. It's stunning.
It can't beat
Depends how
salmon.
it's made.
Impossible that it beats salmon. It can't. It cannot.
You know what? I wouldn't have it on sushi, of course, but fried with some masala there. You know, you can. Yo, it does wonders. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But why do some people say it's got a muddy taste?
No, it hasn't. It hasn't got a muddy taste. But
Does not have.
if you ate a bass out of Inanda Dam, you'd die of mercury poisoning.
Is it that bad, Rob?
Oh yeah. I know the rivers are in a bad way. I would never eat a bass out of any of our rivers here or dams.
The worst would be, I think, catfish, because that's a bottom feeder and that's all muddy.
Oh yeah, no, that's horrible.
Imagine that. That would be terrible. Catfish.
No, but there's a way to clean that, ne?
Shivkar, I saw a fantastic trick for you to work on. It's a guy that started a jellyfish, and then he blew 2 O-rings through it, and then he made 2 jellyfishes after that one as well.
Oh, so he blew 2 separate circles, and then
he had his big circle, and then he made 1 big jellyfish out of that, and then while it was a jellyfish, he blew 2 other ones through it, and then he made 2 additional jellyfishes.
Oh, well, we can always try.
You can try it. Yeah, Rob, are you going up to the vape meet?
No.
Yeah.
But Shivkar, are you and Matthew both going to perform?
It's just going to be me. Matthew is, unfortunately, he's working on that day, so he's not going to be there. But I'll be there for sure.
What type of lawyer are you, by the way?
So my forte is criminal, but I'm not only restricted to criminal, labor, as well, contract, deceased estates, maintenance, divorce, well, everything that follows divorce as well. Also civil litigation as well.
Well, I think
there's a lot of avenues.
Yeah, my buddy's into criminal law, and he's always got clients. I think in South Africa, that's one of the sure things. You will always have clients as a criminal lawyer and a divorce lawyer.
That's true. So if there's no criminals, he's saying that we're not going to have a job.
Yeah.
When you think about it that way, it's kind of a mind boggler. But the reason why criminal is because there's always a dispute of fact. Not each case is the same. So it's not a monotonous process like debt collecting. I can also do debt collecting. Like debt collecting or anything like that. So it's not a series of events or a circle. You have to deal with each case differently depending on the crime or whatever. Yeah. The buddy of yours is an advocate, an attorney?
Yeah, no. He's an attorney. No, he's an attorney for many years ago. He was the first guy. He's always the one that we go to for advice. For the sake of interest for you, Oaks, when I moved to Citrusdal and became a teacher over there, we were probably in a house for about a year, and we still paid our SABC license. But then we got a spot inside the hostel in the town. So the hostel has got a communal television, and we stopped paying because we don't use the TV anymore. And for that 4 years we were there, we kept on getting letters to say we must still pay our license. The arrears for the SABC license up until today, I think it's almost 12,000 Rand. But we still keep getting letters, and no matter how much evidence and letters we tell them, listen, we don't use the TV anymore. We use
exactly. So that's why they got no leg to stand on. They got nothing.
And he said, listen, 6 months passes, just ignore. It's a standard program which just sends out the whole time, so just ignore.
Similar to the e-toll thing. People probably get e-toll bills all the time. They get it in envelopes and stuff like that, accumulating to thousands of rands. But who holds that stuff important, like us to pay all of it? Because the thing is, it's not working. I mean, we already have normal toll, so why must we pay for something that we don't even know where it is, and we don't know where the money is going to? People are standing against e-tolls. That's why, like, my e-toll bill is like over 8K. I'm not worried about that. Because I'm not like, just guys, don't worry about your e-tolls.
Your shopping channel is probably Todd's Reviews. Have you seen the latest things which he actually reviewed? It's nice. That's your toys. That's your type of stuff, that.
Some of it, yeah, some of it.
And did you see the boxer Boro, which has been released?
Pass.
Why? Because it's 3D printed.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't
my
use
word. I've got more time for that 3D printed than what I actually have for the Vandy vapes. That's been press fitted the whole time and brought out mass production.
The boxer oaks will do it.
No, the quality is very good of the 3D printed. I mean, it's very, very good. The one which I have is so well made. It's awesome.
Don't knock 3D printing. I'm busy designing a mod using my Aegis Max. The battery door failed on one of my Aegis Max, and I'm busy designing a replacement. But I'm going to use the 26650 batteries in that mod.
But Nico, you must just slap my name on there. You're definitely going to sell 3.
Yeah, well, I'll do a few.
Because slap my name on there, please. I'll never hear the end of it. Never.
Long time to charge, eh? Those 26650 batteries take a while to charge, but they last as well when they're fully charged.
Yeah, and and I found a guy here in Cape Town that sells them dirt cheap. So
Cape Town or Paarl?
In Cape Town, well, more towards the southern suburbs.
Yeah.
It's dirt cheap. I'm busy with I've spoken to Jurgens about this. We've thrown a few ideas around, but it's more of a gimmick that you can put on the table, and it's like let's call it a hubbly bubbly type scenario, but it's actually just a battery box with a mod attached to it. So each guy comes with his own ATI, screws it on, and it's like everybody can do their own flavor, but one central battery pack. It's more of a gimmick than anything else.
Jurgens, I saw that you've uploaded your pure do-it-yourself stock already.
Yes.
The pictures, but you haven't received anything yet because there's no stock everywhere. Or is
Yeah,
it so quickly
everything was sold out. It's sold out. What I'm currently doing, I'm only doing it on special order.
Oh, I see. So, but are you planning on getting in the 100% freebase VG? Because you don't have that yet.
No, look, currently, if the guys want it, they contact me, I order it for them, and then I send it off.
Well, okay, because
I don't want-
Nico also uses that.
Yeah, I don't want to sit
no.
with a stockpile of stock.
Yeah, but Nick is something which will go like that.
Yeah.
Especially if your prices are good. Ja, nee, hy sal vinnig laat loop. But Shifkar,
Yeah,
you don't need to do it yourself.
Mr. Jurgens said that he's gonna try and perform a jellyfish with me.
Actually, I'm not going to make Saturday.
I'll do a jellyfish.
Are you not making Saturday?
Do it. Hier kom Rob. There you go Rob.
Oh.
Do it. Do a billet fish.
Come, Mr. Fisher.
There we go.
Yo, look at that. Yo. Now that's months of training and dedication, that.
Big calm.
Rob, have you ever decided to consider stopping?
Stopping vaping?
Drawing the line somewhere?
No, I'm trying to stop buying too much shit now, but I'll vape till I
But
die.
that you've been trying for 5 years now. It's not working. So
I'm doing a lot better.
give up that idea. Rather get yourself a second chew and call him Pooh or something.
Yeah. No, when Chew shuffles off this mortal coil, no more pets, because I'm going to travel.
Well, at least we 3 direct lungers here. I know Jurgens enjoys his direct lunging. Shifkar enjoys his direct lunging. Maar Jurgens, jy's soos ek. You enjoy everything. You enjoy the whole spectrum.
That's the thing. The only thing I don't like is disposables, but yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, me neither, but some of them do have great flavor. I mean, even this new one which was sent by Homegrown from UL.
Yeah,
I mean, just grab and go, and this thing's got very good flavor. But this is not.
I got stock from Miso, Univapo. Their versions of disposables, and I have to say, flavoring is good.
Shifkar, where's yours? Don't you have the little pouch?
Oh, my Cloud Flask. I'm actually going to be tricking with that at the vape meet, with the Cloud Flask. So
It does have a lot of cloud. Holy crap.
It has a lot of cloud, and the flavor actually my flavor is not going away. It is not. It's actually getting better and better. Like different. It's going to different stages. Actually, as you go along, you taste it more.
It's
you
just
keep
the airflow. It's just the airflow that.
Yeah, you can't control the airflow.
I would tell Uncle Rob to get one of these things simply because for his fishing trips, he's going to enjoy the flavor so much, but the airflow is too much for him.
That's what I wanted to ask you, Peso. Would you actually classify it as an AIO? Because you can't adjust the airflow. Possibility of Nick salt, I wouldn't really recommend it.
No. Maybe Vapor 5 or 6 in it though, but nothing more than that.
Oh,
yeah, nothing more.
Stocking that yet?
A Vape King has, yeah.
Okay.
Vape King stocks it, but the flavor on this thing is really, really good.
It really comes through. The coil is different. It's shaped differently. I love the color of the coil and the size.
And I mean, Rob, I don't know if you watched my video, but look how close the coil is to the mouth.
Yeah.
So no wonder. And I know I watched Vaping with Vix before I did mine, and he complained about spitback. I don't have spitback on mine. I honestly don't have spitback.
Is it from Aspire?
Yeah, this is Aspire's Cloud Flask S.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the OG Cloud Flask. It's the new one which they released. But this thing baffles me. Why they put this here.
I don't understand why they put that there, because what do you connect it to?
You cut this thing off, man. That's what you do. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. This is nonsense, man.
Problem solved.
And it's got a very nice look to it. And look at the capacity, Rob.
Yeah. Magic. What's that? That's.
And the magnets are great. You're not gonna lose the thing while fishing and this pulling up the batch. That's not gonna come out. So give it a go. Give it a try. But try the 0.6 ohm coil. Don't order the I think it's a 0.25 which is in here, or 0.6. Get the 0.6 because the 0.6 is obviously more restricted.
Okay.
And then you give that a bang and let us know what you think.
If you want to do the jellyfishes that you like to do, Mr. Rob,
yes. Okay,
get 0.25. Yeah.
My wife's
it's seriously a kicker.
So I have to head out now. Been nice chatting to you, boys and girls.
Okay, Rob.
Always a pleasure.
And
thanks for joining us, Rob.
Don't be sad about the channel. Your channel rocks. Look at all the super chats you got tonight.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm neglecting it again, as per usual. But thank you very much, Rob, for joining. I do appreciate it. Thanks
guys.
Cheers, Rob.
For the positive.
Cheers.
So, Nico,
so Shivka, are you going to teach us to do that jellyfish at some point?
I can try. Okay, no, I can't. Let me teach you guys. Let's have a small demonstration. I don't know if you can see properly. I'll try my best. Okay, representing the baked meat.
Whenever I hear it, Yo.
Get that?
Nico's night is made. He had a jellyfish fly in his face.
Trying to figure out how to make it and how to do it.
What tricks can you do? You're the same as me, just O's.
I can fill up my RDA and vape.
And you can swap out the batteries.
When you make the O, just push. Just push after that.
Nico's trying to find something to do over this weekend because he's finished watching Pieces of Her. I hope you guys watch that series. We finished the season, but it's very good. Pieces of Her. It's so good.
I'm 3D printing a replacement mod for my Aegis Max.
But are you going to put in a chip inside, a board inside of it or not? Is it just going to be a mix?
I'm actually... No, I'm using the Aegis Max board and 510. And then it's just going to be, the battery won't go in from the bottom. It's going to be from the back with a C cover.
Have you got a picture of what it's going to look like, or is it secret?
No, not yet. It's still in the design process. But once I've got it all done and dusted, I'll send it off to you.
Keep it secret.
Is it basically going to have the shape of the Aegis?
Still deciding, but it's a comfortable shape. But I might do away with some of the aesthetics and then just keep it simple for printing reasons.
Yeah, there's not a lot more you can do to mods, I think, which is currently. I think basically the
I
bases
think
have
it's
been
very
covered.
difficult. I think it's a very difficult. You have to be very creative because mods nowadays there's so many different shapes, sizes, ways in which to put batteries, all of that stuff. So to invent something that's new or that's going to catch the eye must be really difficult. And I actually admire you guys that actually do it and pull it off. It's quite amazing. But the Aegis Max for me, that brilliant mod.
Yeah, unfortunately, my
brilliant
battery door corroded, so the thread's gone. So I'm sitting with a mod that I can't use. So I'm going to strip it down, take the board and the 510 out, and then I'm just going to put that into a.
That's what happened
3D
to mine
printed
as
mod.
well. With the thread, I had a Aegis Max.
Okay, what did you do with it? Did you throw it away, or did you keep
No,
it?
no. I still actually my brother-in-law has it because he started he transitioned from smoking cigarettes to vaping.
Oh,
So yeah, I said that he can he wanted one that's not gonna break, of course, and it's drop proof and stuff like that. So I'm like, the perfect one would be this one. Just when you're gonna charge the battery, I just organize a few 26650s or something like that because it takes a long while to charge. And
No, well,
in the hand, it
2650
feels solid. It's very solid, very solid.
Kyk hoe bang is Jurgens alweer. See Jurgens put in the chat, I'll wait for Vic to test that 200 watt vape.
Hey, I have posted a video where I was vaping at 200 plus.
Yeah.
So I've done that before.
What
but
RDA
I don't-
did you use on that? Definitely a
The
large
Aegis,
RDA.
the Asgard.
The plain Asgard, the big one, not the
Yeah,
mini.
the 30 mil.
Yeah, there you go. But as I said, you can vape this guy. I mean, I can push up this guy to, and it's on wattage boost as well. I'm going to push it up to 150 watts.
What's that, the Ragnar?
Yeah, and that's the amount of confidence I have. It. No, there's the Romomizer.
Oh,
Now, let's push it up to 50. And show you.
I
this
got
is
my
too
double
small to
barrel
push
at
up to
120.
200.
Okay, you won't be able to see there, but yeah, I can tell you it's 50.
Sure.
This thing saturates like a beast. That is very, very good. And that's what I love about
but-
these Steam Crave
I'm using this baby
atomizers.
tonight.
Eita,
Got it at 120.
There we go.
I say, it can be done. Let's quickly see what else is inside the chat over there. I've got to get my hands on that RDA. That's the one with the three bolts which you can actually do. I'm the same, Josh. Not her. Never dual coiled, says Josh. So the thought of three. And then the Geek Vape is reminiscent of the E-Leaf iStick Basic. True that, absolutely. I really want the Titan mod. I love it. Yeah, that's a beast of a mod. The Titan, the Hammer of God, all those kind of oaks.
Yeah, that's different level of
Yeah, no, they're great mods.
mod. Cloud production on that is
Warren says he hardly
insane.
goes above 27 watts, so he's definitely an MTLer. Timothy's very excited about the 12 milliliter, which the Steamcraft pumper is an awesome idea. The way in which it's been done. I know it's not something unique. I've seen it previously, but this thing works fantastic. With the videos which I saw, it's great. Enjoy the Berserker V2. We'll definitely give the V3 a go. Hey, Home Readers comes in here with the 21 smackers, 21 kissers again. The Oak's got money again. I think he got some clients which he sorted out today. Here is Maurits Kutsie with 170 rand. Ons se Totti. Rob Fisher with 70 rand. Hier ons eet môre aand weer sushi by Parafish in Durbanville. Definitive. God in human form. Is the Berserker V3 Vandy Vape? Yeah, it's a collaboration between Vandy Vape and it's definitely going to be Vandy Vape. Vandy Vape and Vapors MD is the guy that collaborates with that for the Berserker. I'll definitely get the Berserker V3. I really like the Berserker V2. And I also like the look of that deck as well. And as long as it's got inserts, I'm a happy chappy.
Yeah, but you like me, you like the 0.8 insert and then
Yeah.
don't use the rest.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. No, that's true. But remember, okay, this one I've got the 1mm insert in, but it's because I can dial it down to one hole, and it gives me that perfect MTL. Have you tried the Berserker 2?
Yeah.
And you don't
It's
like
not a
it?
bad, but there's better. My honest opinion is it's not the best. It's good, but
That
there
almost
is
looks
better.
like the intake which you've got over there.
That is actually your Torrent Beast.
Yeah. And you're enjoying that?
The Elite. I'm enjoying this.
Okay, all right.
So, Mr. Jurgens, what's your best setup that you would say you currently have?
Well, MTL wise, bullet box,
Respect.
and then the Abyss. But I'm running it in side-by-side mode with the
Is that a Siren?
No,
1.4.
it's the 1.4 from what's it? Orc Vape. Yeah, it's Orc Vape.
Okay.
The X-Promiser.
Now that's a great MTL. That.
Yeah.
That and the Aries V2 are still right at the top. The one that you
And for DTL, straight.
Now that's
Weirdly
great.
enough, I'm not vaping a lot of DTL nowadays. Currently,
Really?
I'm just using the Hell Beast with testing Yaku Feltace's new juices. And I have to say, gents, you need to get your hands on them. They are very good.
Yeah. Don't you use the Asgard Mini for juice testing?
I was too lazy to go fetch it, and this was the closest RDA.
This thing is great for juice testing. Tina's Auto says, Nico Libbe, how's that mod? I have spare 26650 batteries that I'm looking for a mod or two. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, Nico's gonna print out 5 3D prints after he's done. And then he's gonna sell it for a very good price. Only $250 for the South Africans.
2050.
Something like that.
Plastic is very cheap these days, Nico. Don't be like that.
Nothing's cheap these days.
I've got mods. I think bass fishing is a religion, says Delaray Stein. Yeah, it has to be a religion if they're that strict in KwaZulu-Natal. But yeah, that's that. Just want to see what's still going on. I've eaten some perch. That's an ugly looking fish for me. The perch. It's one of those ancient fish. I don't trust any fish from
Like Nile perch.
Your pipe stem is almost done, Uncle Rob. Is Delaray making a pipe stem? Delaray, do you also make things? Julle ouens is 'n talentvolle klomp bliksems. Henry says, I want any BB, any billet box. I'm done. I got rid of mine. It's just not pointless trying to have these things. I'm going to put my frosted one up with a dot. I've still got the, what's that, Atmazoo breach for the dot as well from Atmazoo. What is the thing called? The dot breach. The dot, yeah. I went gading. The FOMO is real. I want to get up there. Awesome, Uncle Rob. China is in lockdown for 10 days. Well, they've actually been in lockdown before. They've actually been in lockdown for 2 weeks already. Because, as I said, I ordered things from a health cabin. And then they drip a lot of drip tips. And they just said, no, they can't send it now. Whether I want a refund or wait. So I said, no. And that was 2 weeks ago already. And then,
They said in Shenzhen, they're not going to work and stuff like that because Corona is a bit hectic there. So I don't know if we should expect something.
Yeah, apparently they're calling it Deltacron. The new one. That was Delta and then Omicron, and now it's Deltacron. Apparently this guy's a kicker.
You got a Omni and a Delta that got together one night and just made some babies. Deltacron.
Or some dumbass ran out of ideas.
It's 9:15. So I don't want to keep you guys. Wait. Kom ons uitbid vir Vos Reineke. So Vos can show us his finger. It's all I'm letting you in for. Is show us his finger. What's left of his finger? Vos.
What happened?
Kyk hoe lyk hy Vos. Hy het weer 25 kg verloor. Kyk hoe maar lyk hy.
Ja, ek kan nie sy kos nou gryp en die vinger is af.
Vos lyk so Zola Bad met kort hare. Dis maar. Vos, is jy alright? As jy hard dink, raak jy seker duiselig, né?
As ek hard dink.
Ja, jy lyk 'n bietjie dun op die oomblik. Hoeveel gewig het jy verloor?
Ek het so van 140 odd, is ek nou so na 110.
Oh my word.
Jy het die Spice Girl verloor.
Ek het net eintlik ingekom om te sê ek is ook besig om 'n mod te bou. Hy het 10 26 650s in serie dit so 'n lang pyp ding wees en is 'n make mod.
Kollegie nie. Jy kollegie, jy al wat jy doen is jy vat 'n
Ja,
kar battery, haal die deksel af en jy etter jy klomp 2650s daarin.
Vra vir Nico, ons gaan een bou, hy gaan my help, 10 batterye in serie, hy behoort 'n redelike, hoeveel skop hierdie goed uit Nico?
Nee.
60 amp.
Ja, 60 amps.
60 amp, ja. So jy gaan met 'n 600 amp make mod sit. En Keiser, jy gaan hom Keiser gaan hom try.
Waar kry jy 2650 wat 60 amp uitskop?
Hierso.
Dis hy goed wat jy by die Chinese koop, die Milton markie.
Nee.
Nee.
Waar dink jy het Nico sy batterye gekry? Sy kontak. Ons
I think I'm
good
off.
context.
Nico's contact sells hookah pipes as well.
Hey guys, I think I'm off.
Yeah.
It was nice to chat to you guys.
Okay, thanks Sivka. Enjoy your
Bye, okay, so.
Cheers.
Bye everyone.
Sivka.
See you, Mini Dragons. Cheers.
How shows your finger? Yeah, it says only the tidbit, man.
Daar's nog net, hy sal amper gesond.
My Here, ek dog jy het jou arm by die elmboog verloor.
Huh?
Soos jy aangaan het jy jou arm by die elmboog verloor.
Maar ek kan nie gitaar speel nie want dit is op die punt waar my gitaar moet die snaar druk.
Yeah, but
so ja, die dokter sê dis so.
Can't you use one of those little finger things which the women use for
No.
For naaiwerk?
Playing guitar is all about feeling.
Oh, what's it?
And now I can't.
Sewing.
I can have only. Must play on the keyboard.
Okay, dit was al hoor. Ek dink ek moet vir jou weer opkry Woensdag aan, volgende Woensdag aan, dat ons sing.
Ja.
En wat is so sing jy met die keyboard?
Ja, ons moes dit nou die dag gedoen het. Uit noodgedwonge uit 2 shows wat ons kon cancel die dag nadat ek my vinger gekap het. Dan moes ek met daai ding wat ek jou gewys het, daai staal ding op my vinger, met die vingertjie so in die lug met die keyboard speel.
Oh my word. Listen guys, I'm going to sign off now. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I think the guys in the chat is also dipping. So yeah. So thank you very much for joining. At least we've got a Zoom session going on tonight. Still got no idea who we're going to have on next Wednesday because I know he's going to dip out because of his finger. He's going to say it's still not lekker. So I think we give your finger 2 weeks rest.
Yeah.
And then we make a plan.
So,
Jurgen, wat sê jy?
Nee wat, stil die kant.
Stil en rustig.
Daar's hy.
Hoe gaan het met die familie? Almal gesond?
Almal gesond. Ou tannie is by die huis. Sy's alright. So lewe is weer goed.
Mooi man. En Piper, is jy gestok? Want myne is op.
Daar behoort stok te wees. Ek moet actually check. Ek moet actually stock take doen, maar jong.
Ja, ek het vandag agtergekom myne is op. So I'll definitely have a check at that today. For sure. Okay guys, thank you very much for joining. Force, be a bit earlier next time. Okay?
Ja, ek het maar nie eens gekyk wat julle praat.
Hey, moenie op Vos pikke, hy stadig, sy vinger is korter.
Nee, hy is.
Ja,
okay,
kyk.
'n lekker met hulle vede. I think
thanks boys.
Oorswits na die main screen.
Bye. Nico.
Kom haal dit nou.
All right. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'm just going to get the extra quickly ready here, the extra after the live. And then you will see, count the amount of members, and you'll see it has dipped into scary levels. So thank you very much for joining and enjoy your weekend. Have a good one over there and stay safe. That's all I can tell you. Good night, peeps.